You know, my mama used to say, too many people buy things they don't need with money they don't have to impress people that don't care. That's what she said. So it must be true.
I started to work on Euphoria already more than 10 years ago by now. I began collecting scam mails that I received, like all of us, on a daily basis. And I found them quite interesting and also in an absurd way, poetic sometimes. They obviously only function because there's people that are greedy and they fall for that. And I thought that dynamics is interesting, that they only exist if we, a part of humanity, reacts to them. Otherwise they would disappear because they would function following the logics of capitalism. And the other thing was, following the big financial crisis in 2008, I thought I really needed to understand more about economy.
Coins carry the image of a bird because, like birds, they belong to him who catches them. I used to lick coins as a child. The fluting at the edge of a common coin, the milling it is called. I lick them still sometimes, but I worry now about the dirt trap in the milling. It took me a while to think about money and actually look at it. In fact, I had to learn how to understand money. Money isn't a material reality. It is a psychological construct. It works by converting matter into mind.
Click here. This isn't that hard.
So why does it succeed? Because people trust the figments of their collective imagination. Trust is the raw material from which all types of money are minted. Religion asks us to believe in something. Money only asks us to believe that other people believe in something. I learned how it felt to make money and spend it. It felt intensely satisfying. It helped me to be a person. But I don't know what money is anymore. I'm losing money by the ton today. Many millions. Hundreds of millions. It reminds me that I am alive. Tells me, yes, I'm here.
So I began reading the history of economy a few years ago, and that was the beginning. Then collecting material from all kinds of sources led to this kind of idea of working again on a project, sampling and reenacting existing text material. In this case, it's like 2,000 years of the history of human greed. Investigating its meaning in our times, as I did with Manifesto, with all these artist manifestos. The list is endless, and at the end, I guess only 110 writers and thinkers and poets made it into the final text collage, but obviously there was more to read. I'm always hesitant with giving too much meaning or interpretation myself to my work. I guess that's the work of the viewer. And I also never start with a kind of didactic mission or something that I have to tell something to the audience. Literally my own interest in digging deeper and educating myself. What is the driving force behind the making of works, and obviously the selfish and simple idea that I want to see things becoming formed that I have just in my head, and I want to realize them. Then my way of looking behind the scenes and analyzing the making of myths in filmmaking is also kind of a red line that goes from project to project. And the drone perspective in my recent project has proven to be one method of doing that, like looking at it almost like unreligious God's eye perspective on humanity, the human species. nice way to look at mankind from a pretended objectivity. Why we still live in this system, well, being part of that system, of course, or constructing the system by us, by our own existence, and why it's so irresistible until today and so seductive and so fascinating to all of us, apparently. Even to people like us who are aware of its destructive nature, but we are still very much hypnotized by it and follow its logic. The involvement of colonialism and slavery into our well-being today, until today, we rarely question that, but obviously the world is out of balance because we live on wealth which was stolen from other people.
Of the world as it exists, it is not possible to be enough afraid. History repeats itself. First as tragedy, second as farce. Those who do not know history are condemned to repeat it. But even knowing can't save them, 'cause what is constant in history is greed and foolishness and a love of blood. It is a general inclination of all mankind, the perpetual and restless desire of power after power that ceases only in death. And all there is money. Everything becomes money, and money becomes everything. Money treats humans as if they were things, and they die.
The last capitalist we hang shall be the one who sold us the rope.
We hear one line of Snoop Dogg, with my mind and my money and my money on my mind, which I think perfectly sums up what I meant before with the combination of a linear and a circular structure of the work. It's like a mantra, right? And the choir hums it into eternity.
With my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
With my mind on my money and my money.
So civil. On my money.
My money and my money.